So I believe we have rearranged the order a little bit. Do you think it matters a lot, Randy, or it was crazy and it will continue to be crazy?
Let's just say you want position on who's the craziest, and again, Pyong, Yi, Guo, Jeff, Brittany, Ilias, Winfred, you know what? They got something in common. They all play crazy.
And I guess that is mandatory. If you want to do well here.
If you want to be in this game and do well, you got to just kind of go for it. It's going to be a lot of fun, trust you.
For 100, those are some very serious stacks, by the way. It's not like we're 100 or 200 blinds deep. I see 800 blinds, 1,000 blinds, 1,300 blinds. What on earth has happened over here?
You know 100 big blinds is the new 20 big blinds.
Basically, yeah. Now, it makes sense to be a little deeper than 100 if we're televising it and we're trying to make a real deal out of it. But 1,300 still seems a little bit excessive.
Yeah, we do have straddles on. As you see, in this case, it's going to be a double straddle, 200 and 400, which shrinks that blinds, quote unquote, down a little bit.
This is going to be a lot of fun. I can already feel it.
So this is the very first round of the Squid Game.
Lots of family pots?
Yeah, it's every pot, maybe. There's always a bunch of limping, and then sometimes someone makes it like 4K, but this one's actually going to be tame.
I feel like that's quite common as well over in Asia. I know that earlier this weekend, Wolfgang was talking about it on one of the TV tables, that they raise really big in Texas, but they like to do that over here in Asia as well, I've noticed. 5x is not surprising, 6x, 7x first to act on the button. It does not matter to these guys, Randy, I can tell you that much.
When you thought you figured this game out, you throw in the Squid Game, and then your eyes are just like blown away.
I think I just heard all in.
Oh, he said 5.
Huh.
All in would be crazy.
Yeah.
It's like $1,500 pot, 100,000.
A squid is a squid.
Squid is a squid, true that. All right, what do we have here? Top pair, little pair call in. Look, everyone's in.
Well, Queen Deuce got the open ender. It's going to be tough for Brittany to win this. I'm going to have to hit.
Check.
Got to be feeling pretty good here with a top pair. Even if we have some kicker problems, the 9-8 is good. We want a squid and a pot, but it's mostly about the squids, right?
Yeah, see the squid being passed over by the dealer to Tianyi Guo. Because from what I've seen, the payouts of squids have been around 4K-ish. So he guarantees he doesn't lose 4,000. Actually, a little bit of profit, right? Because he's receiving some money.
Yeah.
So it's like at least a 5K swing, roughly.
And it feels so good to get the first one out of the way, because now you can kind of relax a little bit for the rest of the round. You can still be crazy, but you don't have to be as crazy as everybody else.
The thing is, when there's less people who are looking for a squid, they get even crazier. So there's a little bit of strategy, and maybe you try to get it early while everyone thinks there's a little bit of time.
You surprised to see Jeff just call here with Jack 10, or given the state of this game, it makes sense that he's just calling?
It's just the state of the game, how they're approaching it.
It's a cool jacket, by the way.
Not sure how many squids it's worth.
Oh, I was about to say, with a jacket like that, we are going to get some squids. That much is certain. It's going to be hard to get it this round, though. King 3 deuce is not very exciting for Jack 10 offsuit. Jen's going to be feeling pretty good about his 9s. And he will take this one down, receive the squid, wins a little pot.
A little pot and a little friend.
And a little smile. So when do you think you start feeling the pressure? When 3 people have a squid? Is that when you start?
3 is when alarm bells start to go off and you're trying to evacuate, you know?
That's when the dealer says all aboard and you better be on board.
Yeah. When there's 2 people left, you're considering jumping out the window without a parachute.
All right. We've got a straddle. Looks down at 6-5. The worst hand to see here. Jeff just makes the call with ace-10 offsuit. Does not have a squid yet. Look at this, man. Doesn't he already have a squid? Why are we getting out of line here with ace-deuce?
So if he can collect at least 3 squids, he'll get double for each squid.
I get that, but we've got ace deuce offsuit.
Yeah, I'm just telling you the strategy.
I guess that's something that can also work towards your image when you already have one. If you then make it big, you look real strong.
There's some people who like to punish the squidless. TritonONE Guo is that kind of player.
Well, seems like we're heading towards a chop out. Both players playing 2-pair right now with an ace kicker.
Gonna try to keep it for himself. Doesn't want to share?
Pot size bet actually takes it down, collects another squid. That's gonna sting a little for Jeff, who had obviously a much better starting hand. I'm a little surprised that he let go of it immediately. Is it just the size of the bet you think that truly scared him there?
The size is a big one, but it's tethered to the fact that there's so many other players about a squid, so he didn't feel like he needs to fight for it as hard right now.
But ace high's gotta be feeling pretty good in general on queen, queen, 4-4.
Probably would have called.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Joe did bump it up to 2K, so he might have a lot of middling pairs as well.
He might be also worried there's a third barrel, and it's just like, I don't really want to call turn plus river, so let me just get out now.
If we call there, it's 12K, and we check the river, and he bets 12K, and you have to call off at ace high. It gets a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, so it's like, maybe I just save 4K now.
Well, what if he has to pay 4K later because he doesn't have a squid?
I know. That's the part, is sometimes you're not sure how hard you're supposed to go after the squids.
This is fun. I'm already having a smile on my face.
These three hands look very similar.
That's because they are. 6-5 of diamonds, 8-6 of clubs, and 8-7 of hearts. A whole bunch of suited connectors, or suited one gappers.
Well, the 6-5 is looking the best.
Yeah. Start betting the open ender. Jeff wants to get his first squid. Jeff will take one down. Let go of the ace high in the previous hand. Will collect his first. And this is where we start stressing a little, because now half of the table has at least one squid.
It's I don't know, what's before code red? That's what we're at right now. Code yellow?
Orange?
Orange? Fair?
Say orange is in general after yellow.
Okay, I don't know the
I mean,
order of the sun rays.
neither do I. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert, but I guess we could just go with yellow. But
Okay, fine, orange. It's okay.
it's my favorite color, Randy.
Orange is your favorite color? Are you serious?
Yes.
You might be the only one in the world.
No, there are like 18 million people in the Netherlands, and we all love orange, Randy.
Seriously, everyone in the Netherlands love orange.
Honestly, I think the answer to that question is yes. It's our national color. We have a national holiday where everybody dresses up in orange. Our football team plays in orange. Whenever we go out to support athletes, we always dress in orange.
You're backing up with facts. Okay, you win, sir.
Wow,
赚钱了，完了
We flipping?
we are flipping. Pocket threes versus ace 5, casual $46,000 in the middle.
这个可以找到跑马也是算运气好了。还是5-5开哦。
That was real quick, by the way,
我以
for
为他
such
是
a big spot.
AK 的，
Yeah, they play very fast.
到奥
No, I have to.
They're gonna run it twice.
But-
First runouts for the squid.
Queen 10-7, all hearts. No one has a heart. Which means that the threes are still good.
Ace,
哦，
5
ace.
5
Ilias trying to avoid an ace or a 5 on the river. And if so, he wins at least half the pot and the squid.
Okay, that's pretty good. Especially he's got the squid.
It's always good to win the first one. It's got to be Brittany now, right? Barely any... Actually, was a run out spade on the previous board.
Oh my god, you need 3.
对，
A 5 would actually be bad news now.
I know,
Five.
she was calling for the 5 before. Okay. Maybe a scoop for Ilias.
I don't see the 3 scoop very often. Can we go back to back? Fade an ace or a 3 on the river, and he does.
今天的会跑马输钱的，
Very profitable run there for Ilias.
A full double. And a squid.
小牌倒是赢了，这种
正经
因为我领先的，
而且姗姗鬼有跑马的，你 A5
如果你是1对2，你就赢了。
了。
你是1对2，你
我这
赢了。
太大了。
Brittany's still in good spirits. I'd be fuming a little if I can't hit a single card against threes.
And you got 10 cards. So the games you play, they resemble this? Threes and ace 5 suited, 20K in.
Over here, they honestly play. Well, there's a couple grinders. There's one guy who shows up every day with his phone on a stand, and he gets a blanket.
A blanket.
Yeah, because it's very cold in the poker room over here. And he sits there. I think he starts his shift at 6, and he's the last one to leave. And he doesn't play very crazy. He's like proper grinders. No, I have not seen anything like this.
It's just the beginning.
Thank you.
Okay, what do we got? Double straddle? Triple straddle? 800 cold?
When they said it's a 100 game, they lied.
They lied to us.
Ace, ace.
They
Now these-
undersold it.
Now these the 1300 big blinds suddenly make a lot of sense. It's not the kind of game you want to enter with 150 bigs.
哎，我认识。
Okay, the dirty diaper,
你要上直播
$4,000.
桌吗？我给你
Where is
开一个位
Alex when
置。
you need him the most?
I know.
He'd be loving this.
Real
Oh
man.
my
God,
goodness.
he really would be loving this.
哦耶，
All in.
来你直接上。
Brittany
我
wants to
担保
pick
我
up
就
her
上来
first squid.
哎
Winfred
让
Yu
他
looks
上
down at a
他
gut
许
shot.
他许让他上。
It's a tough call for your entire stack with a gut shot. No hearts.
还好没有 A。
All you can do is shake your
还好没
head.
有 A。
That means there are 2 people left without a squid, correct?
Winfred doesn't have one.
Nope, that's for sure. And I guess a gentleman in the white shirt.
Can't see.
I know his neighbor has 2, but I think he's got 0. Brittany just picked up her first. And of course, our Russian friend just managed to scoop with his trees.
All the time.
He does have a squid standing there. I guess he took one down early.
Is Brittany just sitting out now that she's got the squid?
Wait for me, wait for me.
Okay, Jeff's leaving too. Don't worry. They won't be folded. This is a special cash game.
But you don't have to pay up until all the squids of the dealer are gone, correct? Until the round is over, or?
I actually believe it's when one person is remaining. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense if everyone gets a squid, right?
No, that's true. But then at least
They
there is
just
no
reset.
loser.
You just reset. No, but we want people to have pain when you play this game.
So who's the one without a squid at this point? Because everyone has a squid.
I have a question.
Yes.
Isn't the squid game finished?
先已经结束了。
That is my question too. Thank you, Jen.
So what's the ruling? We should settle the fish squid now?
So,
It's new one，这是新的。
你要问他们讲
对，我先问清楚。
So I finished the squid because he was the only player left without the squid.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we finished the hand and then I'm gonna pay you. We finished this hand. It's gonna count as
So for this hand, is it
it's new squid.
new squid
Yes.
first?
So this hand squid is for the next round.
Exactly.
Ah. So Winfred is the loser, Randy. He's going to have to pay up. Good news is that they didn't play a crazy amount of hands, so nobody's got 4 or 5 squids. Bad
Oh,
news
yeah.
is he's still the loser.
It just goes on for 28,000.
对，你要玩的话
Yeah. First squid for the next round.
Mm-hmm.
It's always nice to have a free roll.
But that was like perfect timing when you asked me.
Yeah. No, because I'm looking around the table. I thought maybe it's between Jen and Winfred, but the dirty diaper. Honestly, helping out Brittany in a big way. A, wins a nice little pot, and B, makes sure that C's not the one remaining without a squid. And double victory there. If Alex was almost asleep, I'm sure he's wide awake right now in his room.
He's excited. He's jumping up and down with joy.
4万给我。
And that's your change.
It does seem that a game like this is so wild that the regular poker skills start mattering a little bit less. And I feel like your heart matters a lot more, right?
Your heart and commitment.
Now I understand what you were trying to tell me, that the round was over because only one player was
Yeah.
But there is a maximum number of squids, so if you know, there's two people who don't have a squid for a really long time, I think they just pay out.
Yep. No, that's correct. And then everyone with squids gets paid double. That's absolutely the case, but I saw plenty of little squids remaining. And Winfred was just the only one who didn't have one yet.
I counted very quickly. It looks like there might be 8 squids in the game.
I think those are rookie numbers. We should bump them up. You've got one, I've got one. Do you think it's possible if I walk over to the cashier and I hand in the squid that I get 300 bucks? No? It's worth a try.
Well, if we can find one more, we can hand in these 2 and one more, and we can get double.
I think they might just throw you out of the casino. Jen looks down at... Wow, he folded.
That was surprising.
Yeah, 8s with the way that everyone has played. I mean, it is TritonONE, who's got a casual $137,000 behind.
Yeah, I think it's possible when people get deeper, they get a little bit more worried because, of course, they could be putting a lot of money in.
Yeah, then it's a little less about the squids and a little more about the actual poker.
Correct.
Ace-8 offsuit versus King-10 with 1 spade on the board. King-10 of spades, of course, for Elias. It's a cool name, quite rare.
Elias, spelled that way?
Yeah.
How about the last name?
It's like alive with a typo.
God, is that what you went with? Live with a typo?
That's never happened to you where you tried to type alive and it came out like a leaf?
You're sharp today, buddy. You're sharp.
I do my best work at 1 a.m., Randy.
What do we got here? $17,000 in the pot?
Ace-high versus King-high. The 6 of hearts does not change anything.
It should work. You just heart and commitment. Sometimes you just gotta blindly bet in this game.
Normally I'd absolutely agree. But since TritonONE has 133K behind, I don't know if he's the kind of guy that likes to be bluffed. But he will let go of his ace high. Let's go. Elias gets rid of his 0 squid game. So right now it is Brittany and Elias with a squid. We'll try to keep track of it.
可以嗨都赢不了啊。那现在
Show the king high. Do you have to show to win a squid?
Oh, right. So you have to show to win a squid the very first time you get a squid. But if you already have one, you no longer have to show, but you still get to collect the squids.
That's another cool factor. I love it.
Yep.
What a game. This was a invitational, so if you are right now around in Jeju and you think this looks like a lot of fun, unfortunately you can't just walk up to the set and ask for a seat. I'd love to see you play the squid game, Randy.
I'm not sure if they're going to let me in.
I don't think they would, but in a hypothetical world where they would, it'd be a lot of fun. How do you think you would do?
I've never actually played it myself, but I've watched a lot of hours at the Triton series. I think I would do okay, but it would kind of hurt my heart. You know, it takes a lot to kind of just have to jam in there knowing you're supposed to when you got like, I don't know, 10 high or something crazy.
It's a different form of poker.
Yeah.
He looks down at Queen Jack offsuit. So far we had a single straddle and a raise from the cutoff. But first to act, Jeff. Just calling with Queen Jack.
These are some deep stacks. 1,000 big blinds apiece. Let's go.
Flop comes Jack 10-4 with 2 diamonds. That is a very good flop for TritonONE. Flop stop pair, queen kicker. Got some backdoor straight draws, backdoor flush draws. What's not to love?
There you go.
I have a hard time imagining that there are a lot of rounds where TritonONE ends up without a squid.
Yeah, the way he also plays is he basically just hunts for squids. I think he's probably got the right mindset for this game.
So it's Jen, Jeff, and Winfred without a squid at the moment. Because obviously Brittany won that final hand of the previous round that already counted towards this one.
Yep.
And we saw Elias take one down with King 10.
You do have good memory. You weren't lying.
This one was not very impressive. This is like, yes, I do remember what happened in the last 2.5 minutes. No, I feel like you're just treating me like someone who gets everything wrong. You're so positively surprised when I'm dialed in for once. Like, yeah, we misread a board or two, but come on, it's been 40 hours. Okay, it's going to happen. I apologize. Jack 10 of diamonds makes the call. Brittany makes the call as well with ace-9 offsuit. Winfred was the only one without a squid last round. He's the one who's going to bump it up. Starts the hand with 58k, makes it 4. Battle of the no squid boys.
The no squid boys. The squidless.
Oh, I was gonna leave it there, but we could continue. Jack 10 of diamonds. Wow.
What's going on?
4-bet. 4-bet to 13k. Brittany already has a squid and a very mediocre hand. She's on her phone and out of the hand.
Is Winfred gonna call with ace-10 suited for 13,000?
He's got a good hand.
Just 130 big blinds.
If you put it like that, ace-10 is not a very good hand. but-
130 big blinds.
Yeah, but is that really fair when there is a straddle involved?
No,
Then
there
you
wasn't a straddle in this specific hand.
I think there was.
No, it was 100 and then 1,000 was the raise. I remember very clearly. I have good memory. I remember the last 2.5 minutes too, my friend.
I thought it was at least a single straddle from Jeff.
Do you want to test my memory?
Yeah, I would like to. I would like you to confirm this because I thought there was a single straddle and then it was Jack 10 raising it up.
I got a producer, James, that can tell us.
All right, James is deep into the lab right now. If there was no straddle, then there was one the previous hand, but
I expect an apology when he tells you.
of course. I guess you're right. Maybe it was the previous hand. I mean, you're so certain and you're never certain. So if you're this certain, I'm sure you're right. I apologize in advance. Unless there was a straddle.
Do you want to buy out?
We didn't even bet. Buying out of what?
Apology.
How about this straddle?
Okay.
And that one. Honestly, a bunch of fun hands. Tion looks down at pocket jiggities. That one is the most fun of them all. Imagine straddling to 400 and you've got jacks.
It's a dream spot, and you're the last one that straddled. This is going to go to a flop.
If it does, we're going to have a really big pot already.
I'm just asking how many players are going to a flop.
Queen 10
Didn't
of
expect
diamonds,
that
lets
to
it go.
happen.
He does have a squid, right?
怎么又是你
Okay, who came in, Brittany?
？Why？
Because he's got a beautiful hand.
好迟了，没办法。
可以。
Producer has confirmed there was no straddle in the hand where we had to pay a potential 130 big blinds with ace-10. Randy was right. He too is very sharp. Wow.
Ooh, that's a sharp hand.
That is ridiculous.
This is like the one time you checked? Yeah.
Brittany checks back. This is where you pray Brittany has a king.
Mm-hmm.
Please have a king.
Yeah, that's why he's reaching for chips.
太小，
哎呀，要看吗？
He does not have to show because he already has a squid.
什么都比我大。
Showed one jack.
Yeah. So he's like, show me the other. I don't speak Mandarin, but I got that part.
Yep.
Yes.
So you will figure it out already. You flopped the boat. And the man is honest. He said yes. 2 squids. 1 away from a bonus. Every squid is worth 300 until you collect 3. Then they double in value. So instead of 900, your squids are worth 1800.
So ideally, he tries to get to the multipliers and then shut out all of the squidless players to get max payday.
Poor Winfred. When is he going to get a squid? I can't believe Alex Livingston has not seen Squid Game.
I know.
I'm just impressed.
No, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's like one of these things where like, just tell me how you did that. Because it was everywhere. I feel like even if you weren't necessarily interested, you were forced to be
He
interested.
didn't even know what these squid tokens were.
Yeah, that's also next level because have we ever gone to an arcade or whatever? Because they're everywhere too.
Yeah, I know. There's even like soft plushies and everything. About them.
Got Ace Jack for Winfred, the man who had to pay up last round. Definitely does not have a squid yet. Jeff does not have a squid yet either. I believe they are the last two. Oh, he heads up.
Are we heads up with these two?
I believe so.
That means they should fight extremely hard for it. Yeah,
Well, we've got a fun board where no one has anything.
我的粉丝们，
that's how you know Winfred would never fold ace jack high. Both squidless. Only one will remain.
Six-handed cash game. Right now, 4 of the players should have a squid. Quite certain that Jan just got one. Tianyi has 2. Could have been a really big turn for someone. Instead, it's the 10 of clubs. Both of them have overcards to the board. It's ace high versus king high. Jeff does slow down and check. He's got 94k. Winning a squid is important. Protecting 42k even more. The river pairs the board. It's a 4. Jeff kind of gives up. Winfred might feel like he has to bluff to take this one down, but he doesn't. Ace high is good. He's going to be very happy with that. I guess Jeff was also thinking once in a while king high could be good with the way that this hand has been played and the board that we are looking at.
So
结束
the
了，付
squid
钱。
game's over.
I believe it's over.
That means player Jeff has been eliminated.
这是最便宜的。
No, he comes back.
Oh, plot twist.
Four back, right?
I guess if we look on the bright side, Tianyi did not have a third squid yet. It could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
He was well on his way. Imagine having the most amount of chips at the table, double straddling, waking up with jacks, having a caller, and flopping top set. And flopping a boat even.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, top set is always pretty good. Doesn't really matter what it is. But even if it's Jack 10, 9, all spades, you'd be like, well,
Take it.
yes, it's above average. Sure, I could be behind. My opponent could have a few more outs than they normally have. Doesn't really matter. Until the river is the 4th suit you're not holding, then it matters.
Unless it paired.
How could that be possible? You mean with the turn?
Yeah.
It's hard to get paired boards. It's like a monotone board. It's 5 spades and it's somehow paired. All right, Randy.
Hmm.
You remember when I said that you were sharp? I take it back.
May I retract?
Absolutely. Jen, first round of the new Squid Game. Looks down at ace 6 offsuit. Elias looks down at pocket tens. Got lucky earlier with the trees. Well, not lucky, but obviously it's rather fortunate that they hold up both runs against ace 5 suited.
Tens play very well in this format.
I'm sure that Elias made it rather big, right?
It's a little bit on the small side for me, especially with a 400 straddle.
For this game as well.
Yeah, for this game, I think so.
Yeah, the 400 straddle and the call already of 400.
Wow,
And
that's
2K really is somewhat small. Maybe he's hoping someone else comes over the top.
Like that?
Exactly. And we are in very good shape against ace 6 offsuit. Perhaps this was the plan all along for Elias.
Yeah, it did look kind of weak for him to make it so small. Is he going to bring in 4-bet?
Raise. No,
No, that's
Okay.
8 chips, right?
I think you're spot on.
I guess I suppose it's because they're super deep.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the problem. You let a6 get there.
A6 outflops pocket tens. Sometimes your threes can survive 10 cards. Sometimes your tens can survive a flop.
Can't really fold yet, though, to be honest. Just because Ken is going to be 3-bet bluffing with random call. He does fold. That's a great fold because the game makes it seem like you shouldn't be folding a pair for a small bet.
The flop play is
太
excellent.
快了，
Pre-flop could have maybe gone different routes. We could have raised bigger at first. We could have perhaps put in the 4-bet. Yes, we are very deep, but this was a double straddle round.
我买顺了，我
200,
还有
400,
顺啊
and a
Oh,
call.
right, yeah.
买3我
That
是最
makes
厉
me
害的，
want
你
to
知道的呀。
4-bet more.
2、3、3、3都出来了。
Effectively playing, what, 125 blinds maybe?
对，
That sounds about right.
S 没有摸到过。
We have 50k and the big blind is 400. Well, the straddle. That means that Ilias is without a squid this round. Brittany looks down at 6-5 on her straddle.
哎呀，
Another double straddle. Jeff is feeling the pressure.
Yeah, the game starts to escalate very quickly because of how deep the stacks are. Well, 10-7 suited versus King Jack incoming.
I'm rooting for Winfred at this point.
Feel bad for him?
I don't think I feel bad for him. I just want to see him win a squid. I mean, he's sitting there with 63k. I think he's not feeling bad for himself. Wow. That's an above average flop for TritonONE. Holy smokes, if you guys just joined the stream and you're wondering how did this man get 138k, with flops like this, it makes a lot of sense.
Story adds up.
I feel like TritonONE, his biggest problem so far is that his flops are too good that he can't bet them. First we flop a full house, now we flop top pair with a 10 high flush draw.
Oh, he is going to get a little bit of action from King Jack high.
Can't blame Winfred for being a non-believer. Can we find a miraculous card on the river? We cannot. Which means that TritonONE once more has a full house. It's not the most exciting full house, but it is one regardless.
He improved.
Yeah.
Maybe King high pays again.
13,000.
Wow, it's a big overbet.
13,000.
8k in the middle, and TritonONE bets 13,000. It's a tough call to make with King Jack. I think with an ace high, I'd be willing to do it. Obviously not for that price, Randy, but
13 is pretty expensive.
we remove a couple zeros, and I'm willing to do it.
How many zeros? 1, 2, or 3?
No, we're talking two.
Okay. 13,000.
Yeah, that's.
But it's actually getting Winfred curious now. I think he had intentions to call down, and he was like, well, seriously? 13? You representing quads? Oh my god, is he going to call King Jack high?
It's one of these moments where if you're right, you're an absolute legend. If you're wrong, you made the rich even richer.
You spread the pot.
There was 8k in the middle, and the bet is 13. Yeah, Winfred's got a real decision here. He's a non-believer, Randy.
Okay, looks like he is going to... He doesn't... Okay, he finally folds.
抓他的就这一 Q 吧。
He's going to show?
I
But
think he has to.
Yeah, he has to.
That's actually one nice thing, and maybe makes it a little less appealing to call here, that you actually get to see it immediately because he didn't have a squid yet.
Yeah, that's very true. Then again, sometimes you'll see a bluff, and that really kind of tilts you a little bit from time to time.
So does it come down to Winfred and Jeff at this point? I guess Elias doesn't have one yet either because he lost a hand with pocket tens.
没办法啦。
No squids on the left side of the table.
So those two plus Winfred.
That's correct. Winfred looks down at King Jack once more. The poker gods are needling him. How do you think Elias got invited to this QQPK Cash Game Invitational?
1,400.
I don't know. I guess maybe they were looking for an open seat, and he was the first one to raise his hand.
Fair enough.
I really don't know. But he's doing all right.
套起。
pouch.
学我。会变成
Ace
pro。
9 versus King Jack. Flop comes 8-5 deuce with 2 hearts. I guess in this squid game, it's going to happen so often that no one flops anything because everyone is opening up quite a bit wider, is calling off a bit wider.
Yeah, there's just complete whiffs so much more in this game, so you can see how c-betting could be quite effective.
It's an amazing turn card though for Elias as he turns top pair, top kicker. It is the third heart, but if anybody had a heart or two hearts, they probably would have been betting the flush draw already, since we want to take down some squids.
That's right. So you can safely bet. And you just have so much reason to bet rather than give free cards,
Yeah.
especially if you have no
比
squid.
賽都打不過啦，都係中隊。
So is it Jeff versus Winfred?
That is correct. Jeff, the man with the cool jacket over there on the left side of our screen. In seat 2, I guess, since we are only 6-handed at the moment. Winfred, of course, on the right side of the dealer.
Winfred always heads up for the squid game.
Yeah, so far back-to-back times, ever since we returned from the break. Elias can laugh now. Does he get a squid? You know, people always shuffle chips. I'm shuffling my squid over here.
Make them dance.
Yes. Seems fun. Does Brittany have a squid?
She doesn't, does she?
No.
Hence why she's going all in.
即有
I think
擺
she's got a good hand as well.
王者只會
She's got a good hand, but not as good as Jan, who 3-bet with ace-queen offsuit. All in for 24K with ace-10 of clubs. Brittany is not afraid.
随便你。
阿苗哥你啊，
Nice。
Yeah, how much? Oh.
50K pot.
哎呦，你要比我大，
Ace 10, ace queen.
但没关系，我是 Suti 们。
我都多怕 Jeff 了，我敢 raise 他。
Only the first run-out counts for the squid. Brittany got a little unlucky earlier with ace-5 against threes. Could not win a single run-out. Let's see if her luck has turned around.
Just needs one,
Ideally, the first one.
ideally. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
No, I don't think we'd be too picky here with ace-10 against ace-queen. Lots of backdoors for Brittany. Obviously, a 10 would put it to the lead as well. How about a 7 of clubs, Randy, for a real sweat?
That's not a real sweat.
No, that's not a good card. So it's a 10 and a 10 only when it comes to the first run out and the squid. Brittany looking for a 10. That's the cards he was looking for on the turn. It was really unfortunate.
现在再来一张就是花胜双抽，你看。
That means at least 50% of the pot goes towards Jen. Also collects another squid. Run out number 2. Any 10s in the deck, dealer? King 4-3. Looks like we're drawing very slim, Randy. It's a 10 and a 10 only, unless we get the running deuce 5 or queen jack.
Chips。
Chips on request.
Brittany no longer believes. Can we find a 10 on the river? Unfortunately, cannot. Just like that. Jen scoops with ace queen. Wins another squid. Life's good for Jen.
Very good. I mean, that's the thing is you gotta try to figure out how much is the squid actually worth? Because sometimes you try to go after it and then you just lose like $20,000 or $25,000 here and there. It's a very difficult kind of problem to solve, especially in game. But here we go.
Do you think we rebut 4? Looks like 30.
I thought she said 4, so
Oh, yeah,
probably 40.
Yeah, sorry, you're right.
Blues are 5K a piece, reds are 1K a piece, blacks are $100.
You are correct. Brittany back in it for 40. After shoving 24K there with the ace-10 of clubs. In search of a squid.
Oh my God.
TritonONE, you joking?
That's the double straddle.
It's the second time.
And there's a pre-flop raise from Brittany of ace-10 offsuit.
Right. How does he do it?
And he's probably going to get some action.
This is starting to feel like a promotional video for double straddling. You too can get rewarded by the poker gods.
Every time I straddle, I get like 5 deuce offsuit. Okay.
An ace would be so sad for or a 10 high board. Honestly, this 6-5-3 board with only one spade is pretty good news for Brittany.
Yeah, but ace 10 offsuit or ace 10s are just costing her so much money.
Yeah.
Oi.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, did she just say all in?
Yep, I think she just announced all in for 31K, and this man has woken up with aces. We are drawing very slim, 0.3%.
想射一随便你
我
Oh
one
my
time 吧
，one
goodness.
time OK。
one time。
So she needs running 10s.
Yeah, that's or a 4-7
4-7, 4 deuce.
with that.
lost.
Dead.
With that, a jack of spades, we are dead.
Ace high flush versus the 10 of spades. Jack high flush. Okay, did she request 40 more?
Mm-hmm. This is going real quick.
Big game or what?
Yes, Randy.
Big
I think
game.
this would qualify as a big game.
Do you see what I'm saying? If when you ask me how would I feel about this game, is you need a lot of heart for this game.
Well, when I'm talking about this game, I'm really not talking about this game specifically with this lineup. I'm more
Okay.
talking about the Squid Game.
Oh,
overall.
okay. Because this lineup, I don't think I can handle it.
I mean, I can't believe TritonONE though. First, he wakes up with jacks on the double straddle. Didn't get paid that much, but it's obviously nice. Now he double straddles and he gets aces. And Brittany in back-to-back hands loses over 60K with ace 10. This time Brittany finds ace king of diamonds. Oh, maybe we can get some back, Randy. Honestly, I'm rooting for Brittany.
How can they not get it in? I mean, TritonONE just saw Brittany get an ace 10 post flop. They're going to get in, right?
Brittany makes it
2
15K.
2次喽。
Run it again? Okay.
Yes.
这把
It's
肯定
so
不大
fast,
我领
too.
先
没领先，是我的吗？对。
Running it twice this time around by the looks of it.
Yes.
Ace king of diamonds versus ace queen
拿
offsuit.
出来
Limit hold and flip.
坐位置
So Brittany
招
can
补
get
了
some back.
No limit hold and flip, right?
What?
And
No limit
the first
hold
one
and
is,
no
of course,
flip.
about
No limit hold and flip now, right?
Yeah,
The
look,
changing game.
look.
The changing game.
I think the pot size is more
There's
relevant
only
to
one
the
of
squids are right now. Here we go.
Yeah, already.
2 hearts on the board. Backdoor hearts are alive for TritonONE. Ace obviously does not change anything.
方片，
A queen and a queen only, or Lady Gaga, as they like to say over here in Jeju.
方片我就赢是吗？
对，方片没有。
First one goes to Brittany.
Okay,
Collects her
finally.
squid and wins at least half of the pot.
这把发个 K 没有。
好主意。哎呦。
Oh, a queen. Oh, but the
Some outs.
yeah,
Any king, any 10 would do.
not that bad.
We're not done yet.
Good chance to scoop.
10
Not that turn card.
It is obviously annoying when you get it in good, and now suddenly you're hoping for one of your 7 outs. Can we find a king or a 10 on the river?
差一点。
It is close, but
真的差
no.
一点。
Disappointing for Brittany.
It is disappointing, but the good news is
冤家牌
she
了。
did get her squid.
我说冤家牌。
I don't understand that this man is all smiles. This has been a very fun game for him.
Okay. He just won like what, 60K,
In 6 minutes.
and he had a chance to give back like 40K, but he chopped it instead.
帮我换一下。
Ilias pointing out that we're no longer playing No Limit Hold'em, but it's No Limit Flip'em.
另外一张不好，这张不好。
Brittany straddles with the 10-8 offsuit. Winfred looking for a squid. Makes it 1400.
Yeah, trying his best to make it a big sizing, but I'm not sure if that's going to deter these players. As you can see, Jack 4 offsuit is calling $1,400 like it's nothing.
It's a little loose, but Jen starting the end with 120K. I guess he has seen a lot of big hands being won by Jack for offsuit in the last year. Flop comes ace, 10, deuce with 2 hearts. Winfred, who's got the worst of it, is going to represent that ace. So he's the one who raised.
I don't think the 10 cares if there's an ace out there. It should be calling. There we go.
I think Brittany would have called even if she didn't have a 10. Winfred is drawing very slim.
Oh, that's a good turn card for Winfred.
Bit of a dream turn card even, as he now turns an open-ender. He just went from 2 or 3% to 18. And Brittany lets go of it. Winfred is forced to show. Brittany probably a little annoyed that he found that 7 because that makes it so much easier to continue that story.
Yeah, it kind of seems like Winfred wasn't going to win that pot unless he turned draw like that.
Does that mean that Jeff has to pay up? I believe that is the end of our Squid Game.
Okay, that's why everyone's putting chips out.
I think we will be collecting some squids. I believe Jeff has already paid the dealer, and now the dealer is handing out all the chips for the squids. New round, new chances.
New life.
倒对。
I mean, whoever created the Squid Game was a genius for Nolan to hold 'em. It really revived the cash game scene.
I feel like revived is a big word. People have always loved playing poker
I
and
know,
cash
but
games,
like,
Randy. You can say it brought some new life into it, but it's also not like it was on its dying days.
Better word choice. But like, you kind of want to give it a whirl, don't you? It seems
No,
like
absolutely.
It
It's
seems
really
like your
fun.
type of game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know why you're saying it, because it seems like less skill, more gamble. Thank you, Randy.
No, not like that.
Okay.
But
No, you're right.
I
It
think you
seems
like-
really fun.
you like the mechanics of it too,
Absolutely.
right?
The mind games and like all
Yeah.
the extra thinking that comes along with it. Hell yeah. TritonONE takes down the first squid of the new round. He is forced to show, and he has to show the table ace-king.
Kind of feel like he's never gonna pay tonight. Like he's just always getting the squids.
I mean, we wake up with jacks, we wake up with aces, we get ace-king. First hand of the new round.
每一个都多余的。
Give him some bad hands. Let's see if he can get one.
我看一下，
I believe he
意外
could,
之
but
财。
he definitely hasn't really been put to the test so far, to put it mildly.
多了5000。
That's very fun to watch. Kind of wish we had a full table. I feel like with 8 players, this would be even more fun and a few more squids in the mix, but even with 6, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Is it always with 6? Is that like a
No,
thing?
it could be 8 people. It's just more punishing, of course, right?
Because it's quicker.
Well, but it can be very tense with 8 people too. Because imagine if you don't have a squid, there's
Yeah.
more people you have to try to beat to get the squid.
And it could take longer for somebody to be without a squid. So
Correct.
there is a bigger chance that someone ends up with 3 squids, 5 squids.
Yeah, I think it's more painful for more people actually.
Yeah, I guess there is an argument to be made for both sides.
It's like 4 ring versus, 6 max.
Ace Jack for Elias here as we take a flop 9-7-3. Winfred flops a middle pair. Brittany flops top pair. No clubs though. New round of the Squid Game. Only TritonONE with a squid so far. Brittany, I was gonna say, is gonna try to change that. Little surprised that he's checked it all the way through so far, having the original top pair now getting demoted to second pair.
But I don't think she's looking to fold to any bet size right now. Might even get called in 2 spots.
Elias is gonna try to take this one down with ace jack. Brittany lets go of her pair of 9s.
Interesting.
Winfred lets go of his pair of 7s. And Elias, with the worst of it, collects his first squid. Has to show, of course.
Yeah, so if they're folding that, they are putting Ilias on a tighter range than some of the other players at this table.
Yeah, maybe he's getting a lot of respect.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's the only non-crazy gambler. There's always one grinder among 6 crazy people.
Is that the guy you're saying is showing up at 6 p.m. every day?
That guy's a real grinder. He never shows either, that dude over here. He's funny. I mean, you've got those all around the world, right? People that just they clock in like it's a shift.
Yeah, they got a punch card.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a working week. It's like instead of 9 to 5, it might be 9 to 5. It's just 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. every single day.
Occasionally there's overtime.
Yeah,
I can get paid more if the setting is right.
The table is real good. There is OT. And we never get home early. 4-way action here. Bunch of mediocre hands going at it. It is Winfred who flops best with Queen 4. TritonONE though does flop middle pair. And we know that he doesn't like folding. I like how these guys go from full force, non-stop crazy gambling to all of a sudden we are checking pairs like we've got nothing.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's turned back into a normal game, which is kind of weird. Pairs being folded by TritonONE. Maybe they're like, I don't know, game flow, mood players.
Winfred takes this one down with top pair after all. I'm certain he was excited to at least see a little pot brewing. He was probably just hoping there'd be some action. And honestly, I expected it to be some action, especially with TritonONE having a pair, but apparently he's happy with what he's got and he stays out of trouble. Good news though for Winfred as he does get a squid. It is sometimes hard to keep track of everyone who has a squid or not, but is Jen without a squid? Brittany and Jeff? Poor Jeff. Why does Jeff never get a
Did
squid?
Jeff never have a squid? Jeff paid out last, right?
Yeah, that is correct. I saw him hand over the chips to the dealer and then the dealer distributed them to the rest of the table. This is fun though. I could watch this for hours.
It's good stuff.
太快结束了。
It does go real quick, so it's kind of tough to really go over all the hands and immediately realize what everyone is doing,
It's because these guys play very fast.
which I do appreciate. Brittany is the one who bumped it up to King 2000 with King 9 of diamonds. 8-6 and 10-8 come along for the ride. Flop comes Ace Jack 5. No one has anything.
那还不一样。
Don't matter.
That's good enough to
哦
take a
被
squid.
你猜了。
8点输9点嘛。
大输9经常有。
因為我呢低消的時間沒有出來搶的必要嘛，1000多的魷魚的付了的，沒有拿個1萬出來去搶。
啊，懂了，我不這麼做。
Your Mandarin is not good enough, right, to understand what they are
然后他们两个
discussing?
抢不到就好了呀。
Oh, did you want me to translate it for you?
I don't know if, no, you don't have to translate all of it, but if there's something very cool that you pick up that you can share, that would also be
那
nice.
可能吗？也不是不可能。
也不
Listening?
是不可能。
Still downloading.
不去。
Connection failed.
No, but you can pick up something.
A little
right?
bit here and
Yeah.
there. Yeah, I'll
It's
let you
not
know.
that bad.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, of course. Even if it's like something that's very obvious to you because you hear it all the time in this part of the world, I think it's nice to share. So I pick it up, and I'm sure that a lot of viewers are in the same category as me, where we know absolutely nothing.
Okay.
沒人需要我保護算。
一個兩個。
Is that Jeff with a squid?
哎呀，我也就。
Jeff takes down a squid with 6-3 offsuit.
Natural 9.
Do you think there is a world where Elias speaks Mandarin?
真的非
It's
，not
over.
not in this universe.
It's over.
No chance.
There might be one, but it's just not this one.
It's over.
You think he's just sitting there? He understands everything.
Okay.
Hey, Richard Young, checking out the game. He loves to come by and just watch.
平台頭先打俾我，
I believe the round is over.
Already?
Yeah, that's what they said. Because Jeff just got a squid. Obviously, Winfred had one. TNE is the one who won the
佢哋話
first.
都要打牌，
So is it Jen or Ilias who had to pay?
啲打冇牌，
唔係啊，
冇腳。
It's so fast.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track.
牛哥要打到冇腳，冇理由。
Nice for Jeff though that he took
我
one
即刻
down
入
there.
去應酬佢啦。
And he had to fight for it.
打
He
完
had
啦
6-3
呢個
offsuit.
Yeah, and to be able to take it down heads up at that part, it's gonna feel very good. So it's
Especially-
almost like if you're the other person that doesn't have a squid and you see the other person has a chance, you're supposed to like kind of at least limp to kind of at least, you know, battle a little bit.
Yeah, but you still have to worry about these monster stacks that are currently at the table.
16 16
Jen has straddled to 200. Brittany makes it 400 with 10-8.
Okay, so
That leaves her with 100 bigs.
new round, right?
That is correct. Everyone had to return their squid. I think it's Ilias who had to pay, but I'm not 100% certain.
總有一個係淨差嘅。
哎呦，我套池了，我不是
套
警察
住啦，套住
我
啦。
付了400块了，你让我怎么办？
How she is
没有
bluff,
货的
right?
选项。
Toji.
Toji.
Steel chicken, I told you that, right?
Steal a chick. Oh,
係
that
對不起
okay. Now we're back.
继续套池。
對不起，
Once we're snap calling with 10-8 on King 7-6, we are so back.
對不起。
我中了。
And we're gonna lead.
I love
多
it.
拿了。
This is some street poker coming out of Brittany.
你说呢？
She actually kind of owned him this hand, Randy.
Yeah,
你看錯啦，你來到食黐啊，三邊。
she's gonna show it too.
Yeah, of course. She has to. She's got no choice. New round.
算啦算啦，溜個幾條。
Yeah,
买
that's
顺
gonna.
子，下一张。
That was nice. The absolute snap call. 0.1 second snap call with 10-8, and we just lead out on the turn immediately after the board
谢
pair.
谢。
Makes it almost impossible for Queen 10 to do anything. Well done by Brittany.
你有啊，我全都壓
That was a cool play.
我也
I
有
feel like all of her squids that she's been showing, that she's been collecting lately have been bluffs.
If there is ever a poker league where people just play squid poker all the time, I'm so in, Randy. I'm watching every single hand. The only thing that would make it better is if I would be able to understand some of the table talk. As Ilias looks down at pocket eights with a straddle and a double straddle coming out of Winfred.
2,800.
How come we didn't triple straddle?
Nine-chain Baba.
We did it. I mean, 400 straddle is not enough for you?
It absolutely is, but it seems like the longer we straddle, the more we get rewarded. Looking at what happened to TNGs.
24 I go。
You know what actually happened before you came in the booth, me and Alex?
Tell me.
Someone asked Elias to straddle to 800,
Yeah.
and he was like, no. And then the guy next to him convinced him and said, well, if you straddle to 800, I'm pretty sure like Chen was going to straddle to 1600, and then he put in 800, so we had a $1,600 straddle.
Who took it down?
I can't remember.
Randy.
I'm sorry, I tried.
All right, lots of movement obviously on the leaderboard at this point. Jeff down a little, Winfred down indecent, and Brittany now the biggest loser in the game, minus 76,000. After having to rebuy for 40k and losing it immediately with ace-10 against aces.
The man has 1,855 big blinds on the table. Just saying. He's close to 2,000.
Seems a little excessive. Not the biggest winner though. That is Jen. Jack 9, King 10, King 9. If anyone has just joined us and you're wondering what on earth are we watching and what happened to the main event over at TritonONE, that will continue tomorrow, of course. And we're all looking forward to it. That tournament has, of course, wrapped up over here now as well. I believe last time I checked, we had a lot of fun players bagging chips. I know Martin Nielsen is still in there. Unfortunately, my favorite, you always call on them vloggers, and you're not wrong. But I would more just go with content creator. Corey Eyring did get eliminated, which made me a bit sad.
But you know what will make you happy about day 1B?
Tell me.
Chip leader?
Yeah, Konstantin
Konstantin
Voronin.
Voronin.
I saw he had over 3.5 million. Now I saw it.
That's 5,000.
4.7 now.
Brittany is in good shape here with ace-10. Top pair, top kicker. Jen, the biggest winner so far, does have a piece of it.
What a turn card for Brittany. But also gives Jen a little bit of extra potential.
Exactly. Now not just looking for a 4, but also looking for a 5 to make a straight. 4, of course, would make 2 pair. That's no good, but he doesn't know that yet. Another 3 would be good.
哎呀，不是了，不是了，
Not chasing?
No, Jen is a
买呀
believer.
买到底啊！
太贵了，少打点。
跟我打牌一直都很贵的。
Brittany ain't showing. She already has a squid.
That's
She does
true.
not have to show.
New Taiwan.
No, China. China, mainland.
Chinese.
Yeah.
没办法，
我要靠鱿鱼回水了，抢7条。
Elias does give me that look of how did I end up here? Since he is rocking the QQPK jacket, perhaps he's doing something with
送
it.
你一条，拿走。
Maybe.
你查其他的好吗？
I honestly really don't know.
I mean, he might be like just a sponsored player by then, right? I mean, it's on his jacket, it's on his cap, and now he's got invited to the cash game. That would make a lot of sense to me, Randy.
Well, what if he's like you? He was looking to play one game and then he got moved up higher and he was like, okay, here I am.
I don't think that's how it went. I don't think that's how you end up on this table.
是直播吗？
我有100万的钱。
Does not seem like you accidentally stumble upon a Squid Game cash game invitational.
我的起步就好像这里一样，好像你问他好像 Triton 一样。
好，下次去。
那里很热闹，我知道。
By the way, if Brittany takes down another one, she's got a triple squid. Gets doubled.
100万台币。
It's not going to make up for the 70K we're down, but it does help.
You got to have different ledgers, you know? If you're doing good in the Squid
100
Game,
萬是差不多最大的，
that's okay.
不可能有
一个
100
班赢
萬的。
100万。
100萬台幣大概3萬3美金。
How's the download coming along?
Dude, how about numbers? 3 was said at one point.
Winfred has a gut shot with King Jack. Jeff has picked up an 8-high flush draw.
来吧，你卡
Well,
3 吗
not？the ace-high flush draw, but his would start with the 8.
34嘛。
Winfred comes along for the ride. A queen of hearts would be a lot of pain.
每天都做梦，睡觉就做
How
梦。
brutal are the poker go? Oh my goodness, that looked like the queen of hearts for a split second. That would have been real brutal. That could still be a lot of pain, of course, if there is a heart on the river. But there is also a chance that Winfred is going to make the price of poker go up a little here. Then again, his hand is so good that he probably wants to keep Jeff along for the ride.
You know it.
Can Jeff find a heart? It's a heart and a heart only. Winfred with the snap check.
Uh-oh. Jeff going to try to represent the straight, and those chips are gone.
Winfred with the nuts can obviously just move all in. There's no hand that beats him. We're just calling with the nuts.
I
That's
guess
illegal in some places.
he just wants to make him show his hand.
That's true. He knows that he's never going to get called by worse.
他为
Feel
了
the
去台
pain.
湾，他没办法。
为了去台湾，
媽的，你知道我輸多少錢給他嗎？我在每一個
But you could still open fold, right? Even if you get called.
他在的我就
Like if you don't want to show. I know that means that Winfred then also does not have to show, but he would have to show anyway because of the
還有
squid.
一個不看牌 all in 的喎
Technically, I feel like Jeff could have folded face down.
太過記得
Yeah.
Maybe it's not in the spirit of the game
Pretty
because
much.
obviously they're having a lot of fun. So
還要其他
Probably doesn't make too much difference, to be
No.
honest.
I know, especially now with the way they're playing. It's like, all right, you got me. I tried to win a squid. Well, what are you gonna do? Arrest me? Isn't that what we're all doing over here?
打25
Jeff 一点
你
都不可
先把
怕。
的局搞散了，差不多打了25 50馬幣，我又沒什麼興趣去打了嘛。
Elias got a
我
real
追
hand.
步嚟咧，我哋
Pocket
輸了，打
jacks.
200 馬幣，還打魷魚，輸了200多萬的時間，我怎麼追打25
TNG's got a real hand as well, Randy. Ace 8 of clubs.
哎，不要
We
把我
know
發
that Brittany likes to come along for the ride
这
once
不就
he's
是每个人
closing
都
the
说他
action.
很可怕，但我就
Surprised
没见
about
过他
that.
可怕的一面。
What do we call that? An
人
upgraded
王
diaper?
大是不是很可怕？
原本240但好好的，比 Jeff 的
If 3 dudes is the dirty diaper, according to Alex Livingston.
I don't know. Maybe it's a 2-pack
我才是杀手。
2-pack?
of diapers.
你是凶手。
凶手。
Reaching.
But how would we call the 4-3 suited then? 2-pack deluxe?
2-pack deluxe.
Elias bets 3.6k with his jacks. TNG is a non-believer, as he calls with middle pair. He's got the backdoor clubs as well. He's got an overcard to the board. Wow. A set of jacks for Elias. And that will do it. I do think we can absolutely make a very valid point for betting, no matter how good our hand is here. You know,
Yes.
2 hearts on the board, 2 Broadway cards.
And you can get value from King X.
Mm-hmm. You think he's going to bet big, like 10k, 12k?
Well, he's already cut out 10. He doesn't even want to know. He's just put the cards in the mucking area.
A snap fold. Elias already has a squid. He does not have to show, and he won't show. Second squid.
因为你赢了，后面的钱都是我们的。
This would be an expensive round, by the way, if you end up losing this round of the squid game. With both
智能渔业结束。
Brittany and Elias already having 2 squids.
I've just developed a good exploit for this game.
Tell me.
So you cut out chips, and you just see if your opponent mucks their hand before you push them in. You always cut out chips.
I guess they've played enough with Elias to know that he is never doing that to then check.
Yeah, I guess it's player dependent, huh?
As we said before, I do think this is, despite the fact that it's a very large game, a very friendly game. Everyone is just having a good time. 10-4, ace-jack offsuit. Jen makes the call, Brittany calls. 8-2 offsuit, Winfred. Just calls with ace-8 of spades. A little surprised by that. I would have kind of liked to see Winfred bump it up. What is happening over here? The graphics gets too small.
Yeah, that's a family
难
pot.
受，埋伏失
没
败。
蹲到。
My eyes can no longer read out these cards. Flop comes a7-4 rainbow. A lot of people have something.
Ace Jack is winning.
Thank you, Randy. I'm aware.
I look for the yellow part.
You're so smart.
Who's losing?
Isn't it
Winfred?
gold, by the way?
Yeah. Isn't yellow a shade of gold? Or gold a shade of yellow?
Weren't you the one giving me a hard time earlier over what was closer to red, whether it was orange or yellow? And look at you now, diving deep into the lap. The turn is a 10. Obviously, the call of Winfred made a lot of sense. He has top pair, he's got a pair. He had an 8 kicker, which is not good, but it's not the absolute worst thing ever. And the spades are still alive as well. That 10, of course, does not help his hand at all. That means he now needs a little bit of help on the river. And he plays the board, and he might think that a 10 kicker is pretty good. That is unfortunate for Winfred.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to call this one off, unfortunately.
Yeah.
8,000.
Might even be up against the same type of hand.
Bit of a psycho moment.
But he hasn't snapped.
No.
His intuition is right.
Last time he took his time and he folded. This time, I think he'll take his time. I'm afraid he's going to call.
Is it okay? I change your view?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
Winfred does make the call. Can't really blame him. But the jack will play. So Jan, the biggest winner of the game so far, wins even more. And he's all smiles.
前面形象太差了，才会支付给你。什么4圈36？
9点的那叫。狗点。
You know what I'm going to do?
Tell me.
Okay, so my daughter, she's like 5.5. She's been taking like these online Chinese courses. She speaks pretty good Chinese now. I think I'm going to take these classes too next time.
It's a lot easier when you're a kid.
Wow.
The human brain works in a way where you've just got like a bit of a special ability to learn languages a lot quicker.
So now she feels like she has a secret language with mommy, and then when they want to like keep me out of the conversation, they speak Mandarin.
That's incredibly impressive, obviously, but I think you're going to have a very hard time in your 40s picking it up like she's picking it up when she's 5 or 6.
She's only been doing it for like A year max.
I'm afraid he might just be a whole lot smarter than you are.
Oh.
He's got mommy's brains, mate. Nice to hear a chuckle coming out of our producer at 2 a.m.
7个，2100。
哇，真的好便宜、
No,
啊
I。totally missed who won the squid. I apologize. And that's cute, though. I do like that idea.
That's a little bit too much.
He said that he thinks he can talk to
No,
mom in a
it's
secret
good.
language.
Yeah,
You out of it. I mean, your value as a commentator would go up tremendously if you do pick up Mandarin.
That's true.
I mean, you're laughing, but it's a real thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got me.
Okay.
I'm gonna download Duolingo first.
It's so tough, though, man.
It's impossible. I've tried many
Yeah.
times.
I actually tried it a tiny bit as well, but we're talking about a period like 2 decades ago. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not smart enough. I give up. Like, Korean is a language that I think if I truly sit for it, I am not saying that I'll be flawless and I'll sound great, but I think I could pick up on it. Japanese may be a little bit more difficult, but I think it's also doable. But Mandarin is so tough.
Yep. I'm very well aware.
It's
Last round.
three?
One more round of squid.
All right, 1 full round. Someone has paid up. No one had a triple squid, but they were close. Seems like the dealer is enjoying the tiny squid.
Yes.
This was very fun, like light-hearted, end of the day content. I did really enjoy watching it and learning a little bit about the game and these characters.
You
Do you
what
know if any of them have been involved in some of our tournaments throughout TritonONE?
Winfred, you 100%. He's got a Triton title, maybe 2. So
I'm gonna look for Brittany.
Brittany, I don't think so. But she might.
I mean, she might have a profile.
Raise.
没有想看
She
到我
has no,
扣的动作。
at least not under Brittany. Maybe a different name.
太
Yeah,
大
I think it's
了。
just
我已经把
Winfred.
筹码放这里。
Winfred has 6.8 million and 2 titles.
Look at Jen. He's got aces. Elias has ace-9 of spades. It's the first hand of the new round. Wow, Elias's instincts are so good. Let's go with ace-9 of spades. In this game, Randy, that's impressive.
Last round of squid. Maybe don't go guns blazing.
Yeah, that's fair. But still, with the way that everyone has been playing, ace-9 of spades feels like a monster.
Yeah, I think I would have probably saw a flop.
It is a casual 100 big blinds, but, you know, that happens rather quickly over here.
Yeah, 100 big blinds is only 10% of 1,000 big blinds.
And that is what he's working with.
You think the dealer can just randomly spice up the pot with like 2 squids?
Don't think the dealer has that power, but it would be very cool.
Like this is the triple squid round. All right, what do we got here? 1,400 in the call.
Raise.
This is cool.
TNG announces a race with a suited king. If a bunch of clubs would come out here, that'd be real bad news with TNG. Imagine a flop comes with 2 clubs. They both.
Oh,
Wow, we just took it down.
yeah. Seems like people are a bit worried about playing against Tianyi, who's got the massive 1,000 big blinds.
Was Jeff right who let go of the suited ace there?
What do you mean by right? Like, should he have?
No, it was Jeff on his
Oh,
right.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, a little surprised to see another suited ace hit the muck. We saw the first few hands that we were playing when we opened this segment. These hands feel like absolute premiums. But I think you're right. I think it's the final round of the Squid Game. At this point, people are like, all right, we had fun. It's been crazy.
We did our thing.
Let's not dunk away our entire buy-in.
But there's still a chance to do so.
Jen already has 1 squid. Makes the call with queen 9. Brittany's going to raise it up with 6-3, and at least he'll make sure that he does not have to pay up this round. Sees a squid head her way.
这招挺好用的，我发现。
9点9点。
So the opening segment you did with Alex was just like non-stop rebuy, rebuy?
Yeah, because they all started with $20,000, so they're much more likely to push it in.
Yeah, especially with a straddle and a double straddle and sometimes a triple straddle, like then 20K is
Well,
not.
they didn't get to triple straddle at that point, but yeah, it was just insane.
Well, a little bit later they did.
Yeah, a little bit later. But I'm talking like every other hand was like all in.
That's fun. Brittany looks down at ace-5, makes the call. Already has one squid. Winfred makes the call with king-5 suited. Jeff, who let go of his suited ace earlier. The TNG made it big. He's going to do that once more. Makes it 5K with 10-5 suited.
Yeah, TNE is picking up that everyone is playing a little snug as of late, so he's just getting free money right now and free squids.
Second squid.
I think there's a chance he might even
get a triple.
Yeah, it seems almost certain the way he's playing.
Yeah, we're making it 5K with 10-5.
Yeah.
Quite certain we'll find something else. And don't forget that I'm sure his straddle is coming up. And every single time this man straddles, he finds a monster.
So you remember the golden wall, right?
Absolutely.
What if you did the golden squid? How much money would you get? Because everyone would have to pay you multiplier.
Oh my God, don't make me do that math.
But that would be insane, right?
So let's say there are 10 squids.
Okay.
And I believe like 3 they double, 5 they triple, 7 they quadruple.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the max.
Okay, let's just say that's the max.
All right, so let's say there's 10 squids. You win 3K times 4, 12K, and then you receive 12K from those 5 players, so you win 60K.
The golden squid.
The golden squid. I don't know if they changed color, but I think we can just call it the squid wall.
Okay, the squid wall. Just 10 soldiers with their,
That'd be-
their weapons.
That'd honestly be amazing. And I guess if we play this game infinite amount of times, it is going to happen one day.
So the squid wall is like the equivalent of the triple check raise, right?
Yeah, the holy grail of poker. King 9-5, all hearts. Jen has Jack 10 of hearts, has one of them. And a gut shot, of course, looking for a queen. So far, Brittany is good. Brittany continues to be good. Jen is betting at it, and Brittany with the snap call. And I enjoy the way he flops over those cards as well. Get out of here. Don't you dare bluff me.
10勾。
Squid found a friend.
K 什么？
我 K 8，
我要 K 啊。
我8，大一点吗？
A buddy. Not one, but 2 squids.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe we are nearing the end. As you guys heard it before, this is the final round of the squid game. Right now, Winfred is without a squid. I guess Jeff is without a squid. As Jeff is very often without a squid. I'm not sure if Elias has one yet.
So it's at least these two.
TNG has 2. Brittany has 2. Nice, he looks down at King Queen offsuit, by the way, on the straddle. Perhaps a real hand to collect the 3rd squid with. Oh, he's gonna get it.
给你，
会发疯的。
Yeah.
给你，给你。
On one hand, you're happy that you find the 3rd squid. On the other hand, it's kind of annoying when you look down at a real hand like King Queen on your straddle and no one does anything. It's better than losing your straddle, but I feel like at that point you won't hate the idea of them making an attempt at stealing your straddle.
But I think it's worth getting the triple squid.
Oh,
uncontested.
absolutely. Yeah.
我让你，
Yeah, that's true.
我让你多拿，我也能多分
Not
一
a
I
点。
know, we can't be too greedy, but...
Now, the game plan is to try to deny the
One
squid
lead.
list from getting a squid when you got the triple.
努力的让一让。
啊，
Let's see, on the right side of the dealer, we could see how many squids are still in play. I see 2 squids standing there, 1 in the middle. So I believe we are down to our final 3 hands of the night here at this QQPK Cash Game Invitational. It's being played live over here in Seoul, South Korea.
It's not Seoul.
Sorry, Jeju.
You did
Because
that
it's
last
Sunday.
time.
I know, I did that once, but now I want to say that on the Sunday, the 7th of September. Because obviously if somebody watches it back, then saying that it's live is very irrelevant. So I want to say Sunday, but because it's 2 a.m., I said Seoul. I know we're in Jeju.
Raise 3,000.
He's 7.
Oh, these are kind of big hands.
These are very big hands. Top pair, top kicker versus trip force. The things that happen over here in Seoul. Just kidding. Oh no, that's a nightmare card for Brittany. She makes an even better pair. That's 6K. Jeff is loving life.
什么东西扣扣扣？这不打
Whoa.
你是吧？我帮你打他。
Let me find. Oh my,
my
goodness! What a
God.
river card.
The running aces to a full house. The top full house.
And Jeff, who probably thought he was trapping all along, is wondering what is happening over here. Does make the call. And Brittany wins a big one.
Jeff 打你。
$51,000. And another squid heading towards Brittany.
再被 Jeff
Got
打，
the
给我
four.
打电话，我来打他。
There is at least one more squid to play for. And right now, I think there are multiple players without a squid, which also means he's going to get paid twice
哎
already.
呀，
哎呀，
钓鱼啦，
我不是
Brittany
想打
saved the
Jeff，
best
想
for
打你
last.
的呀。
下次一定
没有下次呀，今
有。
天就打死你。
今天就打死。
今天两手牌有点牵强。
Big hand for
Nice.
Brittany.
That's a
Unbelievable
little
run out. Ace, ace. So Ilias no squid. Jeff no squid. Winfred no squid. One squid left. Brittany with 4.
Oh my God, this is a dream scenario for her then.
Yeah. If she wins this hand as well, she's going to get paid in a real big way. It's going to be a little
Four
tough with
deuce.
4 deuce, but
什么你自己打？
Try. Try. Come on,
被
try.
打
there's
死
one more.
只差
I think there is one more. It was hidden behind the... Yeah, see? Below the dealer's right arm, there is one more.
不能放弃了，现在不跟之前不一样。
This is a big hand, by the way, between these two, because neither of them has a squid, and this squid payout could become quite pricey. The flop comes King, King, 5. Jeff, who flopped trip 4 his last hand. Unfortunately, ended up on the wrong end of it. Winfred would love to fight back, because I think he knows he's about to get charged.
A5，
He needs to win the next hand.
太够了，不用中午。
我们两个努力一下。
你们
It
两个
would make a
努力
lot of sense for the rest of the table to do their absolute best to make sure that it's not Winfred or
大
Ilias.
我让路。
That's actually a pretty big pot that Jeff just won, because this really could have gotten expensive.
You can
We do miss
blind
it.
all in.
Straddle.
Blind all in. You can only blind all in. You can.
5000。
No, no, blind all in.
可以
他说
可以，
你只能盲 all in。
可以转，任何地方都可以转。
blind。
Can you straddle from the cutoff? He's asking. No. Okay. Okay.
哦
Next time.
，sleeper 啊，
I believe this is the
也不是
absolute
中位
last
可以，中
hand.
位先说
对啊，
话。
那不 Mr.
美国哪里都可以。
对。
And the last squid to fight over. Ilias has no squid.
哎呀。
So will be one person or two person punished?
省了
Okay.
5吗？
That's a good hand.
All
没
in.
看呢还
50,000.
他来了。
Raise. 57,000. And we can do the tournament thing. Raise. 56,200.
我也没所谓的。
You get
这辈子不会
they
再
come
见
over
到
the top, you're like, fold.
Okay, 3,003 bet.
没有。
没有，绝对没有。
This last hand might be a little crazy.
Yep. Don't forget that TNG is looking for his third squid as well, so he could get paid double by 2
只有鱼
people.
才能留到第二天呀。
It's a
明
3.6K
天消失的
bonus.
人就今天赢钱的
Look
人
at
啊。
Brittany.
I mean,
She was wondering
哎，
if
我
she should
问一下啊，
play.
我现在我5
for
个
this
是多少
price.
钱？
5个是
I think right now she's like, hey, what happens if I win 5?
7500一个，7500，7500
You
两
get
个
paid
15000。
Yeah. She's like, triple, I'm in.
That was funny.
How do you think that Ilias plays his hand now with ace-5, knowing he does not have a squid yet?
你看看，我们两个走得很体面。
Wow, what a spot.
What if he just jams?
Yeah.
He maybe win the squid and $10,000 in the middle.
Mm-hmm. It's risky.
OK，
Wouldn't be the worst thing ever.
Because you only have to worry about the 3 better,
加
right?
油加油！
最好的位置。
And he makes the call. And how serious do we really have to take that man? Yeah, okay, he had jacks and aces, but here comes the board. Board comes 10, 10, 6. It is Jeff who flops best with bottom pair. Ilias does not enjoy that flop.
哎
Jeff
呀
bets 5K. TNG's dreams of collecting a third squid are
在
gone.
不在我就放心了，最起码是 double。
So Brittany, her dreams of collecting 5 squids. And that means we have 2 people who have to pay up for the final round of the squid game.
Payday.
Yeah. means Brittany, her squids are worth 900, but because he's got 4, they double in value. So they're worth 1800. And obviously, there are 2 people who have to pay. And then it's plus 3.6k.
去那边接着打吗？还打
I
吗？
can give you 900.
去那边接着打吗？
我随便。
这个他还打
And I
吗？
believe that will do it for this QQPK Cash Game Invitational.
去那边让小杨开一桌
A
呗。
little sad.
I know. I feel like we just got started.
You still wanna play？你要问他吗
All right,
你们要
I've
吗？
got a
随
great
便。
idea.
You-
Bonus
Do
content.
you still want to
Squid Game with all the
Yeah,
commentators. The English commentators,
去那边打，去那
the
边打。
Thai commentators,
play? Is it okay?
the Chinese commentators.
It's idea.
And we'll turn it into a team battle.
Yeah. You gotta put in 2 members of each region.
So these are the final results of this QQPK Cash Game Invitational. Jen is our biggest winner. TNG second biggest winner. Ilias walks away with 29,000 as well, even though he had to pay up that final round. Brittany did some really good damage limitation there in those final 25 minutes. Jeff, unfortunately, the second biggest loser. And in the end, it is Winfred Yu who lost more than anybody else.